Welcome to the Hoops with Us podcast, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, recent Yale commit, Jack Molloy. Jack, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining me, man. So, Jack, the first question that I got for you today, man, is for everyone out there that doesn't know too much about you, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a 6'7" forward. I'm from Greenwich, Connecticut. I just graduated from Northfield, Hermon in Massachusetts. I'm doing a postgraduate year at Hotchkiss. I just committed to Yale about a month ago, and I'm really stoked about it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So like you just said and I said, you recently committed to Yale. Tell us how you knew that was the place that you wanted to further your education and your basketball career, and just give us a little rundown on the relationships that you built with the incoming freshman class and the coaches and the players returning.
So I've known that coaching staff for a while now. I've been going to their camp since I want to say I was like a freshman in high school. About like 3 or 4 years, I've known those guys, and I live close to the campus. I've seen it a lot. It's about 30 minutes away from home. And with regards to the incoming freshman class that they have, I've talked briefly with Matt Noling, who's a Connecticut kid as well. I've played with Luke Kalaja, who's from Jersey, Blair Academy. He played for PSA with me at one point. Both great kids, both kids that I would love to play with, and I will. I'm excited to.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So, man, like you said in your introduction, played high school basketball at Northfield Mount Hermon High School. You guys played in the NEPSAC. Just tell us what it was like playing in the NEPSAC. I know it's a very competitive conference, and just tell us about being a part of the Northfield Mount Hermon program.
It's a great program. Coach John Carroll does a great job up there, and we were competitive this past year. Towards the end of the season, the guys made a great run. We ended up losing in the semifinal of the national tournament, which actually ended up being the last game played because of coronavirus. It was a great experience at NMH. My 2 years there were fantastic. It's a great academic school, and basketball-wise, they develop guys unlike a lot of other places.
For sure, man, for sure. So you're doing a post-grad year at Hotchkiss. Tell us what made you make the decision to do a post-grad year and to attend Hotchkiss.
I always planned on being a part of the class of 2021, and after looking at a bunch of schools, Hotchkiss ended up seeming like the right fit. I think that the extra year of high school will not only help me develop as a basketball player under Coach Tal Howie and the Hotchkiss strength and conditioning staff and basketball program, but more importantly, academically, I think it would help me prepare to get ready for a school like Yale. It's definitely academically rigorous enough to get me prepared for 4 years of college.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So I know we have talked in the past, and Munch hooked me and you up talking, and you are a part of the PSA Cardinals EYBL program. Just tell us how you got started playing with PSA and what's it like playing on the EYBL circuit.
I got started with PSA. I started working out with them my freshman year of high school. I was generally playing with Connecticut-based teams, and then I started playing in the city with New Heights, and that's how I ended up getting connected to PSA. And the next year, I was playing for them well in the EYBL circuit. The past 2-3 years that I've been with PSA have been fantastic. It's really a family, and I can't stress that enough. Playing on the EYBL last year was fantastic. We made a run to the Final Four with Pete Sham. And it was really disappointing to find out that we weren't going to be able to have a season this year like last year, because I think that this team that we had put together certainly was talented and had enough chemistry together to make a real run at winning the whole thing.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, Jack, let's get into your game a little bit, man. You're a 6'7" forward who has the ability to stretch the floor and make the three. And I was watching some film on you, and you're very patient when you play, and you always make the right play. You get your guys involved. tell us what you think, besides the things that I just mentioned, is your best strength on the court, and who do you try to model your game after?
I think that other than stretching the floor and shooting the rock, and trying to play smart basketball, I would go with rebounding. I think that in this past year at NMH, I put on a lot of muscle that has helped me really crash the offensive boards and gain position better. And also just learning new ways to leverage your weight against other people and get positions to get rebounds. I would say any 3-4 that can really crash the glass and hit open shots. Coach Isaac from PSA likes to call me Baby Kevin Love. So that kind of game, I would say.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. So, man, before you start your post-grad year, and maybe even hopefully this summer, the EYBL circuit opens back up, the basketball world opens back up, what's one part of your game that you're trying to work on the most right now?
Being a consistent three-point shooter would be fantastic. Hopefully shooting low 40% from three, high 30s, that'd be great, consistently from game to game. And I would say lateral quickness. I think that being able to switch off of a screen is a huge advantage rather than just a simple hedge. Mm-hmm. So if I could switch on the quicker guards, it'd be great.
For sure, man. Well, Jack, I can't thank you enough for joining me, man. It was great talking with you today. Hopefully this coronavirus stuff clears up soon so you can get back in the gym, playing with PSA this summer. And I'll be looking forward to watching you and keeping up to date with you at Hotchkiss next year for your post-grad year, and wish you nothing but the best of luck, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Stay safe out there. I'll be in touch.
You too. See ya.
Good boy! Good boy, Jack.